welcome back to a brand new episode on Skybounds. We're here on the Monster Island as always, and you know what? I have been dying to do an episode on corrupted kits. I don't feel like there's really all that much information out there, and there's just like, yes, you can do /C kit and see all the wonderful kits here, and you can even view them, so right click to view contents. But realistically, you want to know what all these bonus sets do. So I've been collecting keys, guys. I have a lot of keys. So we have a Night Watcher, 2 healers, a Headhunter. We have actually 9 Headhunter keys. Don't ask me how. 5 racers, 11 minor keys. Now these are actually picked up through the Prospector kit over on Robots. Creepalicious and I both combined our keys, and we have a ton of keys. Anthropod and Conjure. And the one really cool key that you can actually get from like Mystic Timbers and I think other ways as well is the random corrupted kit key, which will give you one of any of the corrupted kit keys. Now I am missing Frostwalker, Banker, and Farmer keys. I have not been able to get any, and the first time I ever got my Banker one, I traded it in as soon as I could. So for you guys, I actually have my Banker 3 set, my Miner 3 set, and my Frostwalker set. Now, my Frostwalker set is a god set at the moment with all the enchantments, but we're not really looking at that right now in this episode. All we're looking at is these awesome bonus sets. So, time to bring these in. 1 Night Watcher, 1 healer, 1 Headhunter, 1 racer, 1 miner, 1 anthropod, 1 conjurer. That's all the ones I have. It's pretty good. I'm going to let the other ones stack, and whew, I'm really nervous to see what this is. So, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got the farmer! Hey, that's awesome. It's not a great kit, guys, by any means, but we now have it up in our C kit. So, the one thing you do have to keep in mind is you can only claim a key, I think it's every 24 hours. So, second we claim this, I believe, yeah, 24 hours. So, you just be careful of that. So, we're going to bring them all in. We're going to throw them in the chest down here and see what's going on with all this. Alright guys, so one thing to keep in mind, so if we take our Headhunter keys and we actually claim, say 4 of them for now, and we do /C kit, we can see that there are some available, but it is cooling down for exactly 24 hours is what I thought. There's keys 4 remaining, and current tier is 0, which is why I have tier 1 gear. Next upgrade is in 4 uses, so I will have to use all 4 of those keys to get it up to tier 2. And then, again, to get it up to tier 3. I'm not sure how many keys exactly it takes to get to tier 3, but I think it's probably close to the same. So, 5, 6, 7, 8 keys, possibly 9. So, we're going to find that out with our, possibly the miner set, and just max it out and see what happens. But I did organize all of our kits we just got, and some of their tools, which are actually really cool as well. So, we do have the Farmer set 1. So, Farmer 1 set. Chance for increased harvest and farming tool experience gains, reduced hoe ability cooldowns. That is kind of crazy. When you have to actually mine 500 seeds, this is going to go so much faster. It'll help you out. It can help you with making money as well. If you're harvesting quicker and getting more harvest, you can actually sell for so much more money. So if you just collect all the way to Farmer Pants tier 3, you're increasing your odds. It's beautiful. So Farmer's pretty good. This tiller item, I've never even used it. An item that automatically tills dirt and grass for you. I'm actually going to use that on the farm when we have to go and plant all those pumpkins and watermelons and just, you know, save us time. It's all about time. So that's a pretty cool kit. It's probably one of the worst ones, unfortunately. It's helpful only for farming. But we still have tons of other kits. So I think Conjure is our next one, which I find really useful but scary. So the second part of the Conjurer bonus set is increased mob XP drops by 20%. So your challenge bar, your experience bar at the bottom, right now I have 71 levels, you're going to get so many levels so quickly, and that's 20% on tier 2. Tier 1 is already 10% more. So if you really want to get all that experience, you can put it into a bottle and put it onto some god gear, because we know that most of the time god gear is, all your enchant slots are opened if you have your god gear at max level, which is usually 25. So, Conjurer is pretty cool. Now, the hard part about the Conjurer bonus set is tap Sneak to spawn mobs in the surrounding area. The only unfortunate part is you tend to tap Sneak when you're switching between Rage and Slay on a Sword when you're trying to kill mobs. So, I tend to get killed by these mobs that I accidentally spawn around me, and I don't realize they're there until I usually die. So, just be very aware that if you tap Sneak, you are going to get actual real mobs that are hostile and will come at you. blazes even spawn. And those are scary when you start catching on fire and you're in a leather outfit, which is probably why this one has taken damage. So that's one thing to be really careful of, is a lot of the decent ones are only in leather. You apparently can't even forge essence that set bonus off onto something better. Like, I would love nothing more than to switch my miner set bonus or my banker set bonus onto diamond gear so that I can keep it longer, less chance of it breaking. I do have that miner set from robots that has, like, I swear, 2 durability on each piece. So close to breaking, just because of creepers exploding. So, our next kit is going to be the Night Watcher. I've never used this one, and I don't know if it would be, I think it would be helpful, but it gives you constant night vision. Does night vision avoid bat bombs? Maybe. I'd have to test that out. And when you sneak, surrounding players are given white blindness. I imagine that's quite like a flash bomb almost in most shooting games, I would think. I want to try this one out. Night Watcher, definitely something we need to test out. So another one, Headhunter. A kit I don't think I've ever seen anyone use this kit. Players you shoot will bleed, so you have to be really good with a bow. Unfortunately, I'm not great with a bow. I'm not going to make my shot, but bleed is really useful. It hurts people for so much. And then players you shoot are given Headhunter sign for 5 seconds, increasing damage by bow. So you hit them once, they start bleeding. And then for 5 seconds, they take even more damage from your bow. And some bows can have, what does this one have? Power 3. Okay, that's a really weak bow. Really weak. You can have, I think, power 6 on a bow. So that would start doing a lot of damage, I would think, in the long run. And it comes with an ender bow. I don't personally use them. I just use normal e-pearls. But, you know, that's our Headhunter. I think Headhunter might come with a really cool enchant on the bow once it's tier 3. Because this is only tier 1 gear. We do have to look at tier 3 gear at some point on the Headhunter especially. Because we do have enough keys to get up to tier 3, I think. Our next one up is Healer. Healer, I've heard, is really good against certain bosses. Despite the fact that it's enchanted, if you, I believe, still use this, or at least take the healer set bonus and put it onto just plain old diamond gear, that might be really OP, because flash heal restoration is increased by 50%. So when you use the flash heal, it usually heals 4 hearts. So 50% more would be 6 hearts. That's almost your full health, in at least when you have 10 hearts of damage. That's incredible. Splash Potion of Healing, restoration increased by 100%. I don't even know how much the Splash Potion actually does. I'll have to test that. And then 6% chance to heal others in multi-combat zones with a flash heal. Are boss zones multi-combat? I doubt it. Boss zones don't have any combat. So that wouldn't even, it wouldn't hurt you in the long run. And if it did apply to your friends, it would actually help them heal as well. So I think we're going to be taking a healer set bonus and putting it onto diamond gear, because my understanding is bosses aren't affected by our bonus set. I think it's only affected by like your OP stats, like this one only has prot 3 on breaking 3, which I don't think would do anything, but any heals usually. I've got to test this out. This seems like an actual good idea. We're gonna have to try this one. It also comes with a sword and it has curse 1. Now I believe at tier 3 you get a curse that nobody else can get. It's only on tier 3 gear. You can't get it out of a book. You can't get an enchantment crate. So that's definitely a kit worth saving up for just to get that extra curse. I believe is that one. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. If any of this is not accurate, you let me know. Because this is what I've learned in my experience. But you guys got to hit me up on this. Racer shoes. Racer kit. I'm so excited to use this on our north to south. Because think about this. Racer set bonus makes your speed gradually increase while sprinting in the war zone. So you're just gonna, okay, you have to control yourself, and like, I imagine it'll get a little bit crazy, but it's only in the war zone, and you get faster and faster. So if you already start quickly with the speed pot, it'll be insane. It'll be absolutely insane. That's most of our kits. Where's our last kits? Down here. Alright, so, Arthropod. I always say this one wrong. This one has the same idea as the healer. The curse on here, and I believe Viper as well, possibly, both only, I think you can only get them on that tier 3 gear. They come higher up than most. I believe it's like curse 4 or curse 5. I don't know. I'll have to check into that. Someone let me know in the comments what level that actually gives you, because I believe it's a rare one, is what I've heard in chats. But its bonus set is slowing, poisoning, or wither effects will have their duration reduced by 30%. So anyone coming at me, trying to slow me, poison me, or wither me, everything will be reduced by 30%. 30% is a big number. I don't know if that increases. I'm assuming it does. Not by much. I assume maybe at max it'd be at 50%, but that is crazy just starting at 30%. So that's one that we're not going to be able to see realistically how good it really gets, but these kits are actually worth using in certain situations. Very situational. The one key I realize I don't have is the blacksmith. I don't have the blacksmith key. What is blacksmith? Alright, so gives the wearer a better chance to recover items from the blacksmith. I mean, that's useful if you're trying to make god gear and you blacksmith your eye kit gear or whatever gear you're not using that you get out of the war zone. You have a better chance of getting back the enchantments on it. And that's really awesome. That's really helpful in the long run if you need to make god gear and you're running out of enchants. You can blacksmith stuff. It also comes with a basic dissembler, an item that allows one to take apart an item. I've never used one. I do have one. I also have a rare dissembler, and I think that only comes when you hit blacksmith tier 2 or tier 3. So we're going to have to try that one out and try to find a key for that because I haven't seen that. Alright, so let's continue on with this. We are so close. That's Conjurer, Headhunter, Healer, Racer, and Farmer. We did Arthropod. We did the Night Watcher. So now our Miner. Miner is my favorite. Honest to God, it won't be everyone's favorite because there is more OP kits out there, but it is my personal favorite. I love it because, look at this. Even on the Miner set 1, all you need is one Miner key. You can get it from Prospector Eye Kit once a week. I think it's every 4 days, actually, which is insane. You can get them from Mystic Timbers. I believe I got my first one ever from a monthly crate, and I know that that's spending money, so, you know, we don't count that option nearly as much. You can just get random Corrupted Kit keys from Fishing, from Mystic Timbers, from, I think I got out of a Blue Warzone crate once. There are options out there, and all you need is what? Chance of getting more from mining. I've literally mined iron, and I get diamonds and emeralds. You don't get a lot, but it's that bonus, right? It's just that extra little bit of money to be made. And then reduce cooldowns on Reserve and Crush. Crush is really useful if you just want to, like, use your Stonemason 10 or as high as Stonemason you can get on stone and just crush through it. You're going to get openables galore. You're going to get ores just from wearing your miner outfit. And your reserve comes back quicker. So if you do have an ore seed down of just some diamonds or emeralds, when you reserve, first off, you're going to get more from mining, and then your reserve's going to come back sooner. That cooldown is going to be just a little bit less. So increase that by 3, let's say. Tier 3, I don't know how much better it is. It doesn't actually specify, but it feels like you get more ores, and I've never really realized how short the reserve is. I just feel like I'm reserving all the time. It's insane. So I highly recommend Miner. That is my personal favorite. It's probably top 3 eye kits or C kits, but it's my personal favorite. So our second best C kit is the Banker. It is mad. I don't have a Banker 1 or a Banker 2. I actually transferred my Banker 2 over to Ancients so Shar and Jen could use it because I felt so bad they didn't have a Banker set. So that was my little donation to them. But our Banker 3 is mad. Oh. Banker 3 set increases the sell price of items by 15%. I think it's 5% for Banker 1, 10% for Banker 2, and then 15%. Anything that makes you $100, you're making $115. And that's a big increase. And then also your reduced bounty fee by 20%. So if you put a bounty on somebody else, you pay 20% less. Not the coolest thing. Nobody gets Banker for that, I don't think. Personally, I've never seen anyone look for it for that reason. You definitely want it so that you can increase your sell prices. And our last C kit, the most OP C kit. You want it level 3. It is the Frost Walker set. It is so mad. I've seen C kits sell for so much money. So much money. And not even just the kit. They're not even looking for the kit. They're looking for the key. Oh my god, it's insane. So if you ever see someone, if you get a Frostwalker key, I highly recommend you find someone with a tier 3 already unlocked. Because once you unlock it, your account has it always unlocked on that server. So you just have to get a key and you get a Frostwalker 3 set. So that's our goal, is realistically, is to get enough keys that you get to that tier 3 so that every time you use a key, it's tier 3. You can sell that for mass amounts of money. And you still get openables. I didn't even show you the openable. But our Frostwalker 3 set bonus. Players within 8 meters, I assume M is meters, of you are given constant slow and reduced attack speed. It's mental. They can't even barely hurt you. You can run away from them. You can control the situation by them being slowed. And reduced attack speed means you're getting in more hits on them than they can get in on you. As long as they're not a crazy, like, mass clicker attacker, because I can't even deal with those people. Tap Sneak to freeze surrounding players. It is mad. It literally freezes you up into this little bundle of snow and you can't move. You can barely move. This set is so OP. Now, obviously mine is all, you know, max enchants, level 10s of everything, as far as, you know, everything you could possibly imagine on them. But it's not that part that counts. Realistically, I mean, that helps, obviously, if you have OP gear with enchantments. Enchantments are everything, and we will be making another OP set of God gear very shortly. But it's all about that bonus set and slowing that enemy down and controlling the situation. But that is all our sea kits, guys. I've been working hard on this episode because I have been collecting sea kits since Robot. If you can even imagine that, all the way at freaking Robots. It's been a while. It's been a while, guys. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, see ya!